Hello everyone and welcome back to Butterfly Dreams Crochet. My name is Jeannie and today I will be teaching you how to make this bag cover for this bag. I do have a link in my community tab for this exact bag from Hobby Lobby, as well as a base bottom. Now this will not have a base to it. We're going to make the bottom just doing regular crochet. I will have a tutorial coming out where you use the base bottom as well. I didn't have the exact size that I used to do my bag with, so it will be here Friday. So as soon as I get them in, I will do that tutorial. But this is to show people how to do it if you don't have the base bottom that you can get from Amazon, and I will have the link in the description box of this video for that as well as the bag, but it is all on my community tab. So this is the bag that we will be using today. And what you want to do is lay your bag out like this. This is how it comes from the store. Just open it up and you have like a box bottom. So what we're going to do is make a chain that will fit from one side to the other side. And it's okay if you're about 2 stitches past these. Not 2 on each side. But if you put the end here and it comes about right here, that's good. So that's how you would measure in case you have a bag bigger and you want to make your cover bigger for your bag. That's fine. Just measure the bottom of your bag. And before we get started, I would like to welcome each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for continuing to support my channel. Thank y'all so much for being part of the Butterfly Squad. And as always, you're always welcome to join me here in my crochet oasis. It's not a dungeon anymore. And I brought my husband in here when he got home and showed him. It's no longer a dungeon. He said it's still a dungeon, it's just clean now. So I'm going to show you how to do this. And I will be using these 2 different colors. This is pink, Premier Basics. And this is pale pink. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. And there's a reason why I'm going to be using this in the middle. I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to put it right in the middle of the bag once we're done. I don't know if I'm going to use this exact color or if I want to use a darker pink. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. What you're going to need is a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. You will also need some sewing thread. Now I will be using transparent thread. And you will need a sewing needle. You will need a darning needle. You will need a needle threader if you can't see the eye of your needle like me. And you'll need a pair of scissors. And that's pretty much it. And if you want to put a tag on your bag, you'll need your tag. This one is some I had made from a company out of Arizona. It's called Beam City. And I'll leave their information in the description box down below. Alright, so to get started, we're going to make a slip knot on our hook. And we will chain 32. Now if you are a tight crocheter, make your chain loose or go up a hook size to do your chain, foundation chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So continue making your chain till you have 32, and I'll meet y'all when I have 32. I'm going to bring my bag back in just to show you what I'm talking about. See, it's past this 2 stitches, that's fine. Because we're going to turn and work into the 3rd chain. So that is fine, but don't have more than that. If your bag is the exact bag as mine, chain 32 and do it loosely. Now we're going to work in the third chain. Remember, the loop on our hook does not count as a stitch. So this is the first loop, second loop, and in that third chain we're going to work a half double crochet. Wrap your yarn around your hook, insert in that third chain, pull up a loop, wrap, and pull through all three. And we will work one half double crochet all the way down our chain until we get back to the end of it. So continue working one half double crochet in every chain, and I'll meet y'all when I get to the end. Okay, so I've worked all the way to the end, but before we move forward, I'm going to show you the components of a half double crochet, and there's a reason for me doing that. So I'm going to chain one. If you look at the top here, we have our V's, and this is normally where we would work underneath those two legs right here that form the V. We're going to be turning. Now on the back side, we have this third loop right here. These are two top ones that form the V. Normally we would work back through each one of these, but we're not going to do that. We're going to work a regular half double crochet in this very first stitch here, and then we're going to work right below that third loop, right between those stitches, just like that, right there. And we'll do that on every half double crochet. We're going to go below the third loop. So essentially what we're doing is going to be crocheting over this part, not through it, but over it. The only time we're going to work a regular half double crochet is when we turn. We're going to work a regular half double crochet in that very first stitch, and all the rest of them to the last stitch we will work a regular half double crochet. We're going to go right below that. See, this is my third loop. I'm going to go right below it, and I'm going to work a half double crochet. Go in the next stitch right below it and work a half double crochet. In this next stitch right here, and work a half double crochet. This is going to give our bottom more density and more sturdiness, and it makes it just a little bit thicker. So just continue working one half double crochet to the end, and when we get to our last stitch, we're going to work a regular half double crochet through those top two legs that form the V. So one half double crochet right there. We're going to insert our hook, pull up a loop, wrap, and pull through all three. And you can stretch it to see it, but you're looking, this is the top two, this is the third loop. Go right below that third loop and work that half double crochet. Alright, now we're at our last stitch, and we're going to work our regular half double crochet into that top of that V stitch and not between, and that is row 2. We want to repeat this for a total of 9 rows. So chain 1, turn, first stitch, regular half double crochet. and each and every stitch from there will be below that third loop. So continue doing this for a total of 9 rows, and when you have 9 rows, I will meet y'all when I have 9 rows. Okay, I've done my 9 rows of half double crochets, and now what we're going to do, I was just showing you how it fit on the bottom of the bag. Now what we're going to do is work 1 single crochet in every stitch around. This is the right side of my fabric, which will be to the outside of the bag. This will be on the inside. So we're not going to increase in the corners. So this is my last row. I'm going to go right in that first stitch there and work a single crochet. In the next end of that row, work a single crochet. We did 9 rows, so we should have 9 single crochets along the sides. I'm going to put my stitch marker right there to let me know that's my first single crochet of my side. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just like that. We're not increasing in the corner, so I'm going to come here to my very first, the very first chain, and I'm going to work 1 single crochet. And I'm going to work 1 single crochet and along this chain, our foundation chain, in those chains that I did not use. So continue to put 1 single crochet along every chain until you get to the next corner, and I'll meet y'all at the next corner. Okay, I've worked in my last chain. Now I'm going to work in that very first half double crochet around that corner, and then 1 single crochet at the end of every row for a total of 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, 7, 8, and 9. You will have 30 single crochets along your long sides and 9 on each side, and when we're done we should have 78 total single crochets. Alright, we're going to work 1 single in the top of every half double crochet until we get back to our next corner. And you want your corners to curl like that. So 1 single crochet until you get back to your, well, it'll be my stitch marker. Okay, I'm going to remove my stitch marker, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch, just like that. Now we're going to chain 1, and in that same stitch we slipped into, we're going to work 1 single crochet now into the back loop of every single crochet around. So continue working 1 single crochet in the back loop only all the way around, and I'll meet you when we get back here to our very first single crochet. Okay, so I made it here to my last one. I've worked my last single crochet in the back loop only. That's my slip stitch, so I'm going to join with a slip stitch to that very first single crochet. Now I'm going to chain 3, and now we're going to work 2 double crochets right back into that same stitch that we slip stitched into. We're going to skip 2 and work 3 double crochets into that next stitch. Skip 2 and work 3 double crochets into the next stitch. Skip 2 and work 3 double crochets into the next stitch, and we will repeat this all the way around. So skip 2 and work 3 double crochets into the next stitch. Skip 2 and work 3 double crochets into the next stitch. Continue that all the way around, and I will meet back up with you all when I get back here to the beginning. Okay, I made it back here to the end, and we're going to do a little fudging. We're going to skip 3 stitches right here, and we're going to work 3 double crochets into the next stitch. And then we're going to join with a slip stitch to the top of that 3rd chain. Just like that. And this is what it should start looking like now. Just like this. Like a square, a rectangle. Or a boat. Now we're going to chain 3 and turn. And we're going to work 2 double crochets in every space between every cluster all the way around, and that will be our repeat. Now I will do 4 rows in this color, and then I will switch my colors. Now if you're using all one color, you will continue working this stitch for as many rows as you need for the bag that you're using. If you're using the same size bag I am, you will do a total of 18 rows. So I'm going to continue working on mine, and when I get my 18th row of double crochets done, I will, of the granny cluster, I will meet back with y'all. And then we will finish off with some single crochet rows, and then the next step will be to attach it to our bag. So just continue working 3 double crochets in every space between each cluster for 18 total rows. Now you can switch colors if you want to. That's completely up to you. I will be doing, just to give you my color palette, I will be doing 4 rows up of this pink, 4 rows, then I'm going to do 10 in this pale pink, and then I will finish off with 4 more rows of the pink, and then we'll do our single crochet rows. So I will meet y'all when I have 18 rows of double crochet done. Okay, I just wanted to pop in and show you I've done 9 rows so far and just show you how it's fitting. I've got 3 skeins of yarn inside this bag, and it fits like a glove, which is what we want it to fit like. So yes, that's the sides, and this is the bottom. Perfect. I love it. And you can use the same method with any size bag that you have. Or you can just do this, and then if you don't have a bag and you want to line it with fabric, or you want the bottom to be stiff and you're okay with the way this is, you can take some of the plastic canvas and cut it the measurement that you need and actually cover it with fabric, and then put it inside of there, and you'll have a stiffer bottom. And you can remove the lining, the little plastic canvas bottom, and then throw it in the washer and wash it. Yes. So continue working until you have 18 rows of your granny cluster rows, and I'll meet y'all when I have 18 rows. I just wanted to pop in and show you how it's fitting. Alright, I've done my 18 rounds of granny cluster rows around. I've got it on my bag. We've got this much left, so we're going to work the rest in single crochet rows all the way around. Now I ended on the wrong side, so I am going to remove my stitch marker. And I hope I ain't been crocheting with that 5.0. That's why you don't have more than one hook laying around when you're crocheting. Chain 1, and I'm going to turn. And work 1 single crochet in every stitch around. And we will do this for about 4 rows. After you do your 3rd row though, check it against your bag and make sure that it's not up at the top. And I'll meet y'all when I've done 3 rounds of single crochets around. When you get back to the beginning, slip stitch, chain 1, work a single back in that same stitch, and just continue, no more turning. Work your single crochets by joining with a slip stitch at the end of every row, and just keep going around on the right side. Okay, so I've done 3 rounds. I got it flush at the bottom, so I need to do 1 more row of single crochets, and then we will get to attach it with our thread. Now if you're planning on putting a label on this bag, you want to do that before we attach it to the bag. So go ahead and work 1 more row of single crochets for a total of 4. And when I get my 4th one done, I'll meet back up with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead, once I get done, I'm gonna go ahead and clip my yarn, cut my yarn, and weave in my ends. I got a couple on the inside that I need to weave in as well, and then I will show y'all how to attach it to your bag. Okay, so I put my tag on, and I used my transparent thread to do so, and I made sure I had a long enough piece that I could do it plus my bag. So what you want to do, I fed that back through there until I got it. I'm going to feed it back through my hole on my label. Now I'm going to come up through this single crochet, and that's your guide. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to line it up with that top seam there. Let me see. That top seam here, seam. And we're just going to go through each single crochet all the way around the bag. And you just want to keep it as straight as you can. Now, like I said, when I sewed my other one on, the one that I did with the base, I did have to use my thimble for that one corner. This needle is pretty sharp, so it goes through everything just fine. And this is how you attach it to your bag. You just work back and forth through every single crochet around. And it went through that handle without any problems. And pull that down where I can see that. Try to leave enough. Try to give myself enough thread that I don't have to change it out. And it's this corner here that you may need something to help push through on there. And just continue turning it and working around from the front to the back, all the way around. And I will meet y'all when I get back to my beginning, where I started from. So just keep sewing. And we will be done with our bag once we get it completely attached to our cover. So I'm coming up on this little thick part here. And I didn't get my thimble out. I was able to get it through without it though. And just, I'm going to go right beside it like that. As long as you go through every single crochet, you will have this completely secured to the top of your bag. So keep going, and I will meet y'all when I get back to where I started sewing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is complete, and I put this magenta pink ribbon on the front in that pale pink color where it stands out. I am very, very happy with how it came out. I hope y'all are. Hope y'all enjoy this tutorial. And if you have any questions or anything about any part of this video, please leave me a comment down below or send me an email. My email is always in my description box. Also, if you have not hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that post notification bell so you know when I post new videos. And as always, thank y'all so very much for always being supportive of my channel. And yes, please give this video a thumbs up and leave me a wonderful, it don't have to be a wonderful comment, just leave me a comment down below. Y'all know what to do. And until next time, I hope y'all enjoy. Again, the one for the actual base will be out, I'm going to probably say Saturday or Sunday. I'm waiting on the base to get here. It's supposed to be here Friday. And as soon as I can get the tutorial done for it, I will put it out. But it will be the same concept as this, The only thing different will be the base. That is it. Less steps, actually, because we don't have to build the bottom. So, hope y'all enjoy it. And until next time, always be kind to one another. Remember to smile. And always remember, if you don't have anything nice to say, then just don't say nothing at all. Talk to y'all later. See y'all in the YouTube streets. Bye-bye.